Hello guys, and welcome to Direwolf20's Let's Play. This is episode 41, and I'm going to be doing a couple things today. The first thing I'm doing, actually, I've already started. If I knock down this thing here, you can see there's a teleport pipe underneath my main chest here with all my fancy stuff in it. I set that to frequency 9, which wasn't in use yet, and receiving is true. So, seal that back up. So now this chest can receive things on frequency 9. And I'm going to run over here, and I've just started digging out underneath my chests here for a moment. I'm going to set up a wooden pipe here, and a redstone engine here, and another teleport here, which will be also frequency 9, and receiving is true, or is false, I mean. So that way, this guy, with all my nice stuff in it, will be outputting to frequency 9 and will get sent to my main chest. The only thing I want to do is I do actually want to set this up on a switch system. So let's see how I can do that. I'm probably going to need a little bit more smooth stone here. That should be plenty. So, back to work. I'm going to want to kind of drill out around here. Probably want something like this. Okay. And if I run some redstone wiring, maybe something like this. And here I'll have this guy with my lever. Told you I wasn't a redstone wiring expert yet. So if I flip this switch, there we go, items should start pumping through out of here, and they should start landing in this chest here, the valuable stuff chest. So what was it, tin that was coming out first? Yes. Oddly, it's not adding to the existing stacks. I guess that's a BuildCraft thing. That's weird. I thought it usually did that. Huh. Well, I'm going to have to look into that. But for now, it looks like it's working exactly as I want it to. So I'm going to head on back, turn off this switch, and see if I can't figure out what's up with that weirdness. And for now, just seal up this wall again, and we'll put some plates on here. Nice. And we can once again close up this floor. Even better. Alright, let me go do a little looking into that. Alright, so there's one more modification I want to make here. I want to get some coalescence dust. Make another alchemical chest, because those guys are awesome. And let's see, I believe I've got some chests laying around here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think it's iron on these sides, stone, diamond, and something like this. There we go, alchemical chest. And where do I want to put that? I'll show you in a moment. So my glowstone thing is great here. And the only issue is that this chest here, where it converts redstone into coal, tends to get backed up. because there's tons of glowstone getting converted into a ton of glowstone dust, into a ton of redstone, this redstone chest starts filling up awfully quickly. So I can't put too many glowstone in at a time here. So the simple solution, ta-da, replace it with an alchemical chest. Now there's plenty of room for overflow with the redstone, and let me go show you what I'm talking about. If I say grab half a stack of glowstone here, and throw it into my input chest, and give this guy just a few moments, and I'll be back once I'm ready to show you where I'm at. Okay, so this has been running for about 10 seconds now, and you can see I've already filled up a full stack of redstone. Sure, it's outputting coal as quickly as it can. Maybe. Oh, that's not good. Alchemical chests probably aren't recognized. Well, let's turn this system off real quick. So if alchemical chests aren't recognized here, we're gonna need just to double this up with 2 chests. I'm guessing the BuildCraft pipes do not... Oh, maybe my switch also disables this thing. No, I'm out of power down here. Oh, I need to do a little research. Hang on. Okay guys, I'm back. I resolved the wiring issue. I think that high voltage relay thing that I had that I showed you that was like an extra mod, I don't know, sometimes that thing seems to stop working randomly by itself, and I haven't had a chance to really test it. So for now, I just took it out of my design. All my machines in this room had lost power a little bit ago, but that's no big deal. So now I'm going to go ahead and replace this chest with a double chest here. And so it's not quite as big as an alchemical chest. I guess alchemical chests don't work with BuildCraft, but no big deal. Go ahead and turn my system back on, and we'll let it start producing items again. So that was just a minor change that I wanted to show you guys, and coal should start getting pumped out here. Excellent. And these guys are speeding back up, and my compressors should be back up and running. Yeah, they're good. So everything's back up and running again. Just had a small power issue with this cabling system, so I'm going to let this MFE fill back up. Yeah, see, he's low. But that's alright, I just supplied some redstone to my geothermal generators, so they should start generating electricity for me as well. And I'm thinking maybe I want to increase my geothermal generator chain on this episode today. Because while 2 geothermal generators is great, more would be better. So I might wind up doing that. So let's get started on that build. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'll basically just be improving upon this system, and instead of having just 2 here, maybe have 4 or 6. Okay, so the first aspect of this build is probably going to be some teleport pipes, because the build I had downstairs, when you want to like evenly distribute among a lot of machines, was very complicated, and I think teleport pipes might help me to simplify that. I'm going to deposit this stuff for now, and yeah. Let's build ourselves some geothermal generators as well. What do you say we expand from 2 to 6? I think that sounds like a pretty good plan. So that's what I'm going to do. So I've got 4 down there, and I'm going to need a few more. So let's get ready for that. Okay, so for those of you who forget the build, I need 4 iron furnaces. And there's a slightly cheaper way to make those, but at this point I've got a lot of resources and I'm not going to waste my time. Four batteries, I think. And four furnaces. Oh, wait, not 4 furnaces. Need some refined iron here. Yeah, furnaces would have been the cheaper way to make the iron furnace. But I've got 4 generators now. I'll just throw these in my miscellaneous junk item. So I've got 4 generators, And in order to convert those to geothermal generators, I need some empty cells and I need some glass. How am I for glass? Not enough. Pretty sure I've got a good amount of sand though. That should be enough, I think. So, I'm going to need a little bit more refined iron. And we've got geothermal generators. Awesome. So, let me clean up my inventory and head downstairs. So I'm here with my geothermal generators. I'm taking the existing lava cells out, which is, you know, not a big deal. And I have my wrench, because I'm going to be pretty much rewiring this entire system. So, let's whack this guy. There is a little bit of lava in here at the moment, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. And teleport pipes give me an awesome way to deal with the fact that I really want to have multiple switchings going on here. And how am I going to do that? Well, we're going to put teleport pipes right at the end of this guy. And let's go with frequency 20 for down here. I know I've got 10 through 20 available, but I'm going to go with 20, 21, and 22. And I don't want any of these guys to receive. Okay, awesome. Now, I really only need 2 of these at the moment, so, because I'm going to have 6. And I mean, I could really split this up a lot more, but for now, yeah. Let's go with that. So what is this? 20 and 21, right? Awesome. And now I want to have 3 geothermal generators. Just for aesthetic reasons, I want them facing this direction. I'm thinking maybe like here would be cool. Sure. 1, 2, 3. And then I want to place down like so. I need some more pipes. Hang on a second, let me get a couple more. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to want to place down a teleport pipe on frequency 20 and immediately place down, hope I have enough room for this, I might not, let me knock out a little bit more room. So, where was I at? Yes, teleport pipe. Well, let's work this backwards, maybe. I'm also going to need some normal stone pipes. So basically what I want to do here is lay down, got a million cobblestone pipes and I didn't bring enough. Cobblestone, stone, cobblestone. Nope. Too close to this guy. So let's wrench him up. Place him back down. So, cobblestone, stone, cobblestone, cobble, cobble, iron. Okay. Then we're going to want wood, redstone, gold, So what's going to happen is, this guy is going to evenly distribute among these two, and this can be expanded to be 3, 4, 5, or even up to, yeah, I guess 5 is the top. No, probably, yeah, 5. 4 maybe. This kind can be expanded, and I can always expand the system later if I really wanted to get crazy. But then what we'll see happen is it'll show up here and it'll be a similar system. So what I'm going to want is a couple of you, and one of you. Toggle latch. And we'll want our redstone torch to be sitting here. And you guys should all be familiar with this design by now. Perfect. So now we should have an item come through here and evenly distribute between this teleport and this teleport. If it goes this way, it'll go into this set of items. Now I'm going to lay down, just because I don't want these pipes intersecting with each other. I could have another row directly on top here, but I don't want any of these pipes touching the pipes that I'm about to lay down. So I'm going to have to lay it down like this. I know, my last hit with the wrench. Nice. And then we want a very similar system right here. So I'm going to need my smooth stone and cobblestone again. And cobble, and iron. Connected to wood. Connected to redstone, connected to gold, finally connected to frequency 21. And both of these can receive as true. So there's 20, there's 21. And we're going to want to give this guy some redstone power. Nice. And then we're going to need to build that smart system up here in the ceiling. Guys anymore. I do need another one of those switches, so let me go get that out of one of my chests. And lay this like so. Now everything should be working beautifully. What do you say we give it a try? I'm going to go ahead over here. I'm just going to manually put some redstone in so I can watch all this awesomeness work. So we should see alternating between here and there as things shoot through. Perfect. And as things come in through here, everything should alternate as well. So by this point we should have all our machines running pretty well. Now they're not running. Why is that? Because I haven't cabled them up yet. So let's do that right now. Another nice reason to have these guys. Ta-da! How cool is that? Now where's my EU reader? We should be reading 60 energy units per tick coming through this wire. Perfect. So we have now just expanded from 2 to 4 geothermal generators. We can easily see how perfect the system is because, yeah, as you can tell, it's a lot easier to set up a system like this with the teleport pipes. Sure, I could have run all this stuff and made a very complicated system like I did in my last build, but at this point, teleport pipes really simplify things. And I could have another line of 3 sitting here, and it doesn't even need to be 3. I mean, technically, I probably could have made 5 geothermal generators per iron pipe, but yeah, whatever. I'm trying to keep it a little simple, and I can really just kind of expand this room however I want. So maybe another episode I'll do something like that. I'll expand this room even further and double this, go up to 12, and that would be 120 energy units per tick. That would be pretty cool. Alright, so let me wrap up this segment, and I'll be back. So let's take a look around our base and see how some of the automated systems we put in place have been going. I haven't manually placed anything anywhere recently, and you can see there's some scraps in here in our mass fabricator. Because our power reserves have been low, the mass fabricator probably hasn't been running too much. Obviously they're a little bit low because I'm filling up the MFSU that I stuck underneath this floor over here. This system, you can see sort of some iron floating through here right at the moment, and there's some cobblestone going out as we speak, which looks like it's getting converted nicely in here to diamonds, so that's cool. This chest has a bunch of random items in it as well. You can see it's filled up a bunch of neat things, so again, very cool. And yeah, looks like everything's working pretty much in an automated fashion, exactly how we wanted it to. So that's just all I wanted to show you guys. So let's show again what happens, this time with all my machines receiving electricity properly. My electricity flow in this room was disrupted by adding that MFSU for my main room, but that's okay because that thing's almost full, and that main room, the room I just built basically, is not going to be it's not going to be drawing a lot of power, so once the MFSU that I put over there is full, I won't have any more power concerns with that room, and this room will start getting a majority of the power again. So right now it's getting a slight bit less. So you can see I just put some items in here, and you can already see the redstone building up inside here. We're already up into the 30s. So why don't I cut off the video for a minute and come back shortly. So the last piece of glowstone just filtered through as glowstone dust, and you can see there's about a stack and a half of glowstone dust in here that's still waiting to be converted to redstone. This guy's built up to about almost a full stack of redstone. Almost 2 full stacks, as a matter of fact. And as all this stuff migrates over to the redstone, it's going to build up rather quickly here. And a couple people said to me, hey, why don't you have these recipes set up so that, like, you know, multiple glowstone turn into multiple glowstone dust, and multiple glowstone dust turn into multiples of redstone. Like, if I put, like, I think 6 glowstone dust in here, I'd be getting, like, 36 redstone every time I operate this. I don't want to do that, mostly because I want these chests to keep up with each other. Because you can see, we still haven't even gotten through. We've got, you know, still about 1 stack of glowstone left when I combine these guys. And you can see we're already up to a significant backlog in our redstone. Basically, this guy can't pump out coal as quickly as we're getting the redstone in. And the downside here is there really is no other recipe for redstone to coal. Like, I can't put in 6 redstone and get 4 coal, like you can with some other recipes. So this really is a bottleneck in the system. But now that I've added this large chest here instead of a small chest, it won't be as much of an issue. I just probably shouldn't put like 10 stacks of glowstone in at once. That might be a problem. So, still a half a stack of glowstone dust to go. And we're doing pretty good here on redstone. And all my machines should be happy again. They're up to, you know, full RPMs and whatnot. They had all starved a little bit. There was some energy starvation there from when my MFE was empty, but this guy's doing pretty good. He's hovering around a good number. So let's see. Glowstone's almost done. And you can see. So we'll wind up with 6 full stacks of backlog, with half a stack of glowstone being dropped in there. Not the end of the world, of course. How are we doing for flint? Plenty of flint. I produced a lot of it. How are we doing for obsidian? Doing not too bad. So, I think this is a good wrapping up point for episode 41. Just did a couple maintenance steps, nothing too fancy or flashy, but I hope you enjoyed seeing me expand my geothermal generator room, and I'll catch you guys all later for episode 42. I should really do something special for episode 42. It is a wonderful number after all.